Like I said, I don't know why you suddenly just slide down that path. I assume you just, like, tripped on the rope up there. But if that's the case, then why do you do it again?
Yeah, I never really understood that either, actually.
You are exceptionally clumsy. Oh, here's a squeeze. What do you say, Jolteon? You feeling a little, squee jerky for dinner tonight? Does that sound good?
No, I don't want to use.
Do, Pokemon even eat jerky? Well, I want some anyway. Let's trap it.
I don't eat Pokeblock.
Oh, God! Oh, now I feel like a horrible person! No! I have to save it! Makes sad little chirping noises. And there it is, poking its way around. And of course, what Saavedra would do is he'd get in there, grab the squee, and hammer its brains out. Basically. At least that's what happens in, Locusani. I don't know about, in real life, but... if you release the squee, it just jumps back in there. But then the squee will come back for more punishment if you bring in another berry. You would think the squees would learn by now not to make their nest right next to the big thing that has caused so many of their brethren to disappear. Whee! So, Idana. Now, we're going to go back, and we're going to use the squee trap again, but this time we're not going to trap the squee. Because, if you notice... oh, there's the squee, he's eating now. But if you notice, there's those big gumball moss berry things in that log. And we need to make them expand so we can swing over there. That's how we get over there. So, we don't want the squee trapped. We want the squee free, so we can go all the way over there, chirp, and make the log fall. Be free, little squee. I bet if I went over there again, I could trap another squee. Maybe the squee's not there. I don't know.
I don't know how that went either.
Now we can swing over that way. Geronimo! And we have just solved one of the puzzles of Amateria. Amateria? What did you say? I meant Idana. One of the puzzles of Idana. There are more. Don't worry. Pull on this thing. And that tongue fern unrolls, and you can get back across now because the bridge is gone. So, but we're not going to be finding any reason to go back that way, so on we go. Onwards and downwards. Now, I must warn you, what's coming up next may be very disturbing for you animal lovers. This giant plant, there's something inside of it. But what? And what made that noise earlier? Oh no! It's the bird! We have to free her, Jolteon! And not with Thundershock, because bird types are weak to that.
Yeah, I won't do that. I'm not that dumb.
I would hope so, since most Pokemon are about as smart as... isn't the general rule of thumb like it's about as smart as a 5-year-old child or something?
Well, I'm an extremely smart Jolteon, so...
You're a very intelligent, learned Jolteon. Some Pokemon are smarter than others. This is my second favorite spot in the whole game, just this view right here. Well, not right there, but a little further down, actually. I think it's a little further down. Yeah, right here. Just because when you peer out those, flowery, I guess, leafy places, you can see the sea. I just like to stand here sometimes, chill, stared at the ocean. I have a picture photoshopped of me sitting in that spot. I also have a picture of me in Amateria up by the Lieber's Lever puzzle, the scale puzzle, in that same pose. Now, if we look here, we'll see, another painting. This one's interesting. You can see, Savitro wasn't very clever about leaving his supplies unattended, so he still has his supplies there. And if we watch, this should bring down the manta ray, which turns the whole area pink, which is kind of clever because actually Narayan's sky is pink.
I never made that connection. That's pretty neat.
Which would mean that the blue lines are the lines coming from the book and not the pinkish gold ones. Those are the actual sky. But that doesn't make sense because there's clouds in the background. I just thought it was interesting because, you know, Savitro is an artist. He would use all his medium. I always thought this...
Everybody didn't volcanic with the lava.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's interesting how he rendered the puffer spore trees when they look kind of different, like when you see them in real life. And there's Savitro over there. You can tell it's Savitro because you can see the little greebly pad there. And when we saw Savitro earlier with that outfit, he had that one pad. And that's all that's left of a robe that he wore. A Narayani dress robe, basically. And this kid right here, in the green shirt with the brown pants, staring up at Sirius, I always thought for some reason he looked like Christopher Robin. I don't know why. From Winnie the Pooh, he looks like Christopher Robin. And thus, Christopher Robin! So, yeah. If you step back, you can see the glowy effect even further. It also kind of accents Sirius and Aphrodite with the glowing, powery book things. So very interesting critiquing Savitro's art. That's the last portrait we'll view, and we view these out of order. Usually, like, if you're going to view the portraits in order, you would view them Idana, Amateria, and Voltaic, because that's how it happened in chronological order. You can see you made use of every nook and cranny and kind of did a 3D type thing, which is very, very cool. Now, if we go down this path, there's two paths. I'm going to go down this path, if it doesn't freeze. We'll find a bunch of weird orchids. But we're not going to mess with those yet because, well, those orchids are needed for something. Well, actually, we're going to mess with one just so I don't have to do it later. Now, if you look at this, you can zoom in on it. And, well, it beams light. I'm going to leave it like that. I'll probably have to come back and fix it later anyway, but oh well. But yeah, now as you can see, that orchid is shining. Because it be beaming light. And it's beaming light up that way, which we need to aim to that flower way over there. And that's for a very specific purpose, which I will show you on the way down the other path.